Yeah, it's not every.
It's not every day.
Every day you play Alexandra Palace.
But it isn't for anyone, is it?
No. Especially not a technical metal band.
Yeah. We're I guess now, does this make us a phenomenon now?
Yeah, I think so. I was talking to Vegan from Matt from Bring Me the Horizon last night. I said that when we watched...
Alright, I met famous people here too.
I said that when we were there watching them play it was such an amazing venue, an amazing show. I said we were all stood at the back, just like, I can't imagine playing a room this size, like just because there's no balcony, it's just like complete floor space, which is like the dream venue for us.
Yeah, that's why we went for it. You know, no seats, and like generally fans of our band don't want to sit down and they want to be in the mix. So we're as surprised as anyone.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like it's.
We thought Brixton was ridiculous.
We've had agents and managers telling us this was on the horizon for a few years, but we just were like, bollocks.
No, never.
You don't know Bono. And yeah, here we are. So yeah, it's a real privilege, honour, and surprise for us. And
also, it's not something that we're like. We're going to put on the best show possible. It's one show, you know. You kind of got to go all in, and we're so stoked to have Sleeps with us as well. Like the both of us on it. And
just want to make a massive night of it. It's a big event, big celebration for everyone. Everyone knows what the band's been through. You know, it's not your average story, and there's sort of a level of emotional investment with fans now where it really makes it for a special event. And
I feel like now, like shows, especially like big shows like Brixton, I think have meant so much to people in the crowd as well, because it is crazy. These people invest so much time in our band, and over these years to then see us get to this level, I think they understand how much it means to us as well. So like they're equally as important to the show, you know. It's
odd because the trajectory of the band is so unusual. We sort of potted along for decades at a lower level, sort of barely making ends meet, and we persevered, and then so to suddenly find ourselves in this position is really quite unusual. And not many bands sort of like break through to that degree on their 7th album. It's really unusual.
I really had to hold myself back there when you were saying like not making ends meet to then be absolutely fucking minted, you know, playing massive venues. But
that's not true.
That's not true either. But I don't know why. I just sort of felt like I just would let that be a sensible answer.
Let's not let people believe that we're rich, because they already think we're rich. Because I thought that when people did the Alexandra Palaces,
they had houses,
they were rich, but
nice cars. And
no, I'm not complaining. We're very lucky.
We can pay our rent now, which is great, which is fantastic. And in Brighton,
that's basically
a lot. Brendan from Counterparts messaged me being like, thank you for letting us play a 10,000 cap show. We'll never do that ever again for the rest of our career.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
It's like corner Madball at Wembley Arena. It's unusual that I wanted to say that Counterparts were like, must be one of the first. I don't. Has a hardcore band ever played at Ali Pali? It's close to Suicidal Tendencies supporting Slipknot. Yeah. But no, it's really cool. It's really great that we can give a band like that the opportunity to do something like that, because it's such a unique and rare thing. So that's really cool.
And yeah, like for us, like live, it's sort of like, let's just go in. Like we're like sort of planning and getting carried away already. So it's nice to kind of be like, this is our one show, focus all the attention on that. It's obviously a massive venue, so you can do things that you couldn't normally do in smaller rooms. You know, you can do more in that venue than you can in Brixton. You know, and that Brixton's still a big venue.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Do you know what? I kind of always do this thing, and I think Dan's similar, where like during the end of, or like while we were playing Brixton, my mind was like, right, next. You know, and you sort of always have these little like points where you look to like, oh, where we're gonna go from here. But with Ali Pali, it's like,
I think the problem,
where do we go?
Problem for me after we played Brixton was that was the career pinnacle of the bucket list. beyond it, and I came on stage at Brixton. I loved the show, but afterwards I felt quite like, I don't know, a bit empty. Like, right, well that's it.
Where do we go now?
Well, and so we kind of had to set new targets and new ambitions in order to keep moving forward, you know. So yeah, we'll definitely have one eye on what's beyond that, but nothing really matters unless we produce a good album.
I think sort of from here as well, it's sort of like, especially like show-wise, it's sort of like, it's real like actual dream come true shit, doing a venue that big and being the band that we are.
We're incredibly insecure though.
Yes.
So
very.
You know, we don't get too carried away. It'll probably only do 1,000 tickets. Promoter will lose money and never work with us again.
These are genuine conversations we have.
But you know, I genuinely, like you just said, like, bands live and die by their songs, and it's all well and good doing Ali Pali, but we're dead in the water without a good album. So that's kind of, up until we play Ali Pali, our focus is making sure we write some good songs. You know, that's the most important thing, and that's where our focus is, not the show. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.